Hello, this is Tim Santoni, President and CEO over here at Santoni, where we specialize in risk mitigation and investigative services, helping clients mitigate risk in the hiring process and working with their counsel, insurance company, and their brand department in helping to monitor, protect, and enforce their rights worldwide. Today, I want to talk a little bit about background checks and why they're so important. So, in all seriousness, before someone enters your workforce, whether that's as an employee, as a contractor, extended workforce, as a consultant, it's helpful to know who they are, and where they've come from, if there's any inherent liability or risk in doing business with them or hiring them. Recently, I was watching a show on the Ask Gary Vee channel, and he interviewed Tim Ferriss, and someone asked about hiring an extended workforce or hiring someone overseas as a virtual assistant, and what are some ways to mitigate risk when making those hires. And Tim Ferriss alludes to the fact that doing a background check is super important.
Scale my business and hire on maybe my own assistant or subcontractors underneath me, and I'm just trying to figure out how to do that, maintain, the expected level of quality that I put out, because they do put a lot of value in me and trust. I have access to email accounts, social media accounts, credit cards, everything, and I just want to kind of keep that same level of quality.
Just on the simplest level, I would say you need to run background checks. Certainly on people. It's a very simple process, but as a baseline, before you even consider someone, you should run background checks.
So I'll stand by that and say background checks are important because Tim Ferriss said so. But really, when it comes to compliance and legal things, in today's day and age where there's ban-the-box rules and there's compliance about what can be reported depending on what state you operate in, whether it's conviction, 7 years as a California employer, or limiting arrest information and other things that are being more restricted. A background check is a good baseline way to assess the risk that an employee, extended workforce, or consultant brings into your organization before they get started. And this will help to mitigate that exposure. It will not eliminate the exposure, but it's a great way to get a baseline on who you're doing business with before you enter into that relationship. If you have any questions about background checks, compliance, or anything else in the risk mitigation process for your business, please reach out to us or leave some comments down below. We look forward to connecting with you.